Alright, so not a metronome heavy week. So with exercises 1 and 2, the idea is just to start stretching your fingers out. So definitely take your time with them. No need to rush down to get to the lower frets. Um, Definitely take a break if your wrist starts to bother you. Try and keep it as straight as you can. So, hold it on the left leg if you need to. Put your arm kind of out in such a way that the wrist isn't bent anymore. So don't just push your arm out and then have the wrist bend more. So it's really over here where I have to do that. Up here, I can keep it somewhat straight on, but the further down I go, the more I have to stick my arm out to keep my wrist straight. So don't just do that. Bring your elbow to kind of like down and out. The shoulder comes down too. So we're all slightly different in how it's going to work for our bodies. So just try different positions and whatnot. See what feels good. See what positions can help alleviate any unwanted strain and whatnot in the wrist. So, you're going to first, third, and fourth finger. Anytime you hear any kind of fret buzz, whatnot, fix your fingering so it sounds good. Keep that thumb in the middle of your hand, and basically this is what we have. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 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 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And yeah, go ahead and adjust your hand as much as you need to every time you get lower and lower on the fretboard. So same idea here. Take your time with this. You're working the stretch between the first and third finger. Just training that ring finger to stay far enough to the right. So again, take your time with this. No rush getting down there. So what we have here, we have 1 and 2 and 3, 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 1 and 2 and 3. Getting cut off there by the tab. So yeah, I really got to start leaning over fairly early on that one. But again, please take your time with it. Don't want you to overstrain the wrist, because that's no good. So this guy, if you feel comfortable enough with this, it's not all on screen. I thought I had that. Yeah, that's pretty much it there. It's so tiny. That's the best I can do with this sucker. Anyway, so yeah, you're going to be doing the same chord shape the whole time. So just when you start on the E string, you have your major chord. When you start on the A string, you have the minor chord. So the chord progression is going C, E minor, D minor, G, F, G, D minor, E minor, C. Try it without the metronome first. Just get familiar with it. The biggest thing here is to make each string, each note sound best as possible. So anytime weird fret buzz comes up, you want to adjust your fingers. Remember, you got to stack your ring finger right on top of the pinky. So you want to try and aim to be like, have this part of your ring finger right on top of the pinky fingernail. So that's basically, I'm not completely covering it, but it's like I'm covering at least half of it right now. Over here, not so much. But the tighter the fret, the more fingernail coverage is happening. So I'm going to play this at 60. Again, you don't have to do it with a metronome, but if you want to challenge yourself once you get comfortable playing this, then go ahead and try and play the whole thing at 60 and see how you do. So I'm going to count as I go here, just to help further understanding of how we're supposed to play this thing. So here we go. Count of. I'm going to count off 4 since that's what we usually do, even though this is a 3/4 time signature. But here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. So definitely let me know if any questions pop up for you. And again, take your time. Definitely take your time with it. Just want to get those fingers working a little better, getting in the place that we want them, making everything sound nice and good. All right, I will see you again in 1 week.